I wanted to talk to you about one of the photo shoots I recently had. Now, for those of you that don't know, I like shooting with an infrared camera. And I have a whole video about infrared already, like a complete guide and where to buy it, but back to the topic. So there's this tunnel right outside of Seoul, and it's actually very easy to get to. The station is called Byeokje. It's not really a subway station anymore, it's more like a bus stop, but right behind this bus stop are some train tracks that lead into a tunnel. And I've had this idea for a long time for a photo shoot, but I was just waiting for like the right day. When you do these landscape shots, you actually have to do some planning. You can't just show up and wait for the best, because sometimes you go out for quite a trip, and this place is at least an hour from Seoul. Anyways, the time was right. The clouds were in the sky, it was blue, it was clear, no dust, and I decided to go shoot with my friend. Now, we didn't have a model, and I thought that was a mistake on my part until I got there, and it turns out to be a very, very popular spot despite being very far away from the city. So, I tried to take my pictures, but you had to wait in line because there were so many couples, and then I got an idea. What if I took the picture of one of the couples and then I emailed them the photo? So I asked them, would you pose for me? And I, being professional, will take your picture and then email it to you. And actually, I had many people agree to that. So I was able to get this shot of the couples kind of doing their coupley things. And I was chasing that anime aesthetic. I already knew what kind of picture I wanted to take when I got there. Also, I wanted to take kind of an evening shot, with the stars in the sky. The only problem was there's so many people that you have to wait in your line. So I took some photos, I got back in line. I took some photos, I got back in line. And there was one couple near the end who just took like 30 minutes to take the picture until I eventually told them in Korean, like, hey, you know what? There's many more people here. You're kind of hogging up the space. And then they kind of realized that they screwed up. So in the end, I was able to get my night picture, even though I wanted to take it at least 20 minutes earlier. It was a lot darker than I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a little bit more lighter, but it still came out well. So I wanted to talk about this kind of anime photo shoots, kind of maybe give you an idea of what I go through when I take these pictures. So if you liked it, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you around.